My name is Ryan, and I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. My darkest day in addiction was possibly when I was still going to LVA before I had gone to Mission. And I decided that I was going to use before going to school, and I had brought the drugs with me to school. Didn't use at school, but still brought them with, because I was planning to go sell afterwards, but then changed my mind last minute. I was so afraid that day because, you know, Oreo, the drug-sniffing dog, was at LVA, and I thought that he was going to be able to smell the drugs on me, but he didn't. And I think it's because the drug-sniffing dogs for school are usually just for marijuana, not for things like meth. So it's like, that was possibly my darkest day in recovery, because I brought it to school, and then I went to work afterwards and still had it with me at work. Connection to me means family, whether it be family whether it means family that I ended up gaining through Tin High or family within my recovery meetings. Addiction to me means the struggle that I faced that I'm still working to overcome. Because addiction is a long-term thing. You can be in recovery from addiction, but addiction's always going to be there. So it's something that you're always working to overcome. I came to Tin High because it was one of those after-school activities that Mission had. So I was like, cool, yeah, I want to do that. It's more recovery, more support, more resources I have, and I wanted to get as much resources as I could at the beginning of my recovery. So I was like, yeah, I'll sign up for Tin High, and then I started coming here, and I've been coming here for almost 2 years now. What got me into recovery was the school social worker at LVA had been like, Ryan, you need to get sober. Because I would constantly be going to school high, which was never good. And my grades would drop, and she didn't want that for me. She wanted me to get sober and, to be able to have a good life and a good future. So she's like, there's a school that I know about. Let's schedule you an intake so you can go there. And so we scheduled an intake for Mission, and I got there and I got sober. It was not by choice. It was because others around me wanted me to get sober, and eventually it became for choice. For those that are still struggling, it's always important to remember that there is people out there that will help you when you need it. We are here whenever you need it. We're not going to force you into recovery. We're just going to provide resources and then let you do what you want to do with that, whether it be just to have for the future or get it into recovery right when we hand you the resources, We're here to help. That's what Tin High does. Tin High helps. My brightest day in recovery was when I got my 1-year chip. My son gives me hope, Like, when I was pregnant with him, he's the one that kept me sober. There was a whole bunch of times during that I wanted to just go out and use, but having a healthy baby is what gave me hope. Knowing that God is giving me a gift gave me hope. That there's people out there that can help and give me resources gives me hope. My son will never be alone, he'll never be abandoned because he has people out there that'll help, thanks to my recovery family and thanks to Tin High.